So I've talked in the past about preparedness, like having a lot of water on hand, um, having food on hand, a way to cook it. Assuming the worst, yeah, this is what I'm always going through my mind. What if? Okay, what if my water supply becomes bad? You Natural or terrorist attack or whatever. What if I can no longer trust the water coming out of my faucet? Well, in that case, I've got life straws. I've got water purification tablets. I've got at least 3 weeks currently worth of water saved up for me and my dogs, assuming 2 gallons of water a day, rationing. I've got candles. There's all sorts of things that you should have to be prepared. And I think I've addressed that in other videos. But, you can sort of see how I live my life. I have lots of canned food stored up. I try to be prepared. I'm going to talk, though, about some small things that I always keep on hand. Let me get that set up. Okay, you still with me? Let me see if I can do this. No. Okay, I think I got this right. I know I must look like a real grandpa fumbling around with my phone camera. What can I say, man? I just didn't grow up with this technology. I think I'm doing okay with it. There are some things that you should always have in your house. I always have in my house. One of them, of course, is duct tape. Duct tape is very versatile. You can use it to craft a temporary shelter. You can use it to like fix a pipe that bursts temporarily. There are so many things that you can do with duct tape. I always have plenty of rolls on me. I like things that serve multiple purposes. I like borax. 20 Mule Team Borax, man. Hey, this stuff is wonderful. I use it like a priest using salt to exorcise a demon, man. I pour it in all my vents, around the base of my windows, my doors. And what that does is that keeps critters out like roaches. I live deep in the woods, so I see a roach every now and then, but not very often. And when I do, they're dead or almost dead. I also use it in laundry. That's what it's originally meant to be for, I suppose. Helps your clothes smell a little fresher. I think it has some minor cleaning properties too. Speaking of cleaning, you got baking soda, hydrogen peroxide, and white vinegar. Okay, now you never want to mix the vinegar with the hydrogen peroxide. That creates like a kind of acid, and probably not good to breathe in the fumes, and I know it's not good on your pipes. But the hydrogen peroxide, of course, and I've got iodine as well, but that's just for one purpose. The hydrogen peroxide, an infection will kill you. You do not want to mess with that. If society is down and you get a small cut on your finger or something, no way to get to a hospital or a doctor or anything, you could wind up dead. So I always keep hydrogen peroxide in the house. It also, you mix that with the baking soda in your pipes, and it'll clear out the drains pretty well. And then after that, just use the white vinegar after you flush the peroxide and baking soda. Use the white vinegar to help disinfect and clear out the smell. that peroxide, that's going to kill the germs laying in your pipes. And, I always want to be clean, man. No substitute for bleach. And the bleach and the Lysol sort of have a similar purpose. I'm thinking with the Lysol spray, the air thing, what if there is a very contagious virus? Now, I get all my supplies delivered since I stopped being able to drive. Well, I try to minimize my human contact, but I gotta have those groceries and medicine, and whatever. If there is a really nasty virus, I can have the person deliver it outside, never have to come in contact with them. I can use both of these Lysols here to disinfect the groceries, or do my best to disinfect them. And the Lysol, the spray bottle, man, that's just good to have. I may be kind of chaotic, but I'm never filthy. I'm never dirty. And WD-40, man, that also serves a variety of uses. I'm not trying to be making extensive video here, but you should have tools and you should have WD-40 for sure. And the white vinegar, you can also put that in your laundry as well, and that will help make the laundry a little bit cleaner. So anyhow, these are just things that I always have in my home, and I'm very glad I do. Y'all should consider doing this as well, at least if your priorities are like mine. Have a good day.